All right, so one of my subscribers asked me what was one of the strangest things that ever happened to me. I was in Los Angeles, and this was many years ago, and I was staying in California. I was living in Los Angeles, and what did I do? I went to the LA Express. Okay, I wanted to get involved with the adult entertainment industry, and I was very familiar already with the adult entertainment industry because of my upbringing and some of the people I was affiliated with as a youth had education on the subject, and so I ended up putting an advertisement in the LA Express. And what the LA Express is, the LA Express is a free newspaper that advertises itself all over Los Angeles, and it's like those adult theaters, those peak shows where people go in there and watch porn videos all day. They put the LA Express outside those places so you can walk up, get a free newspaper, and look at it. And in the advertisement, they have advertisements of people who are selling themselves as strippers, as male prostitutes, as women prostitutes. And I advertised myself as a male prostitute, but only for women though, not for men. And I had one guy. He was in a wheelchair, and he had got into like he was doing some carjackings, and the cops showed up and shot him, and put him in a wheelchair. And his wife was fine as fuck, and he wanted somebody to have sex with his wife in front of him, and so I was hitting his wife dog. Like he called my ad, and I went to go meet him, and I was hitting his wife doggy style from the back, and 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 it was weird because as I was hitting his wife doggy style from the back, he was saying harder instead of her, and then he was looking at her while it was happening. It was the weirdest fucking thing. Anyhow, there was another ad in the article that I was looking at, and it was for a Filipino. It was supposed to be for a Filipino woman wanting sex with a black man, and I said, "Well, I'm not black. I don't look black. I'm mixed, and I look more white or Hispanics or whatever. I don't look black, but I'm mixed though." And they were like, "Okay, come out." And it was a gated community, and I forget the neighborhood. It might have even been Northern Hollywood, which is in San Fernando Valley. At this time, I was in the the um the mid city area. I think I wasn't. I know where I was, but I don't. I was over at a friend of mine's house, and but so I go driving. I go and I get the cab, and I go out there, and as I get closer, they said they wanted a donation on the phone. And now this is a woman I'm going to see. But as I get there to the gated community, they gotta open the gate, and I go in, and I open and the door opens, and it was a man with fake boobs, watching a porn film with some big ass fucking lips, like some surgical lips, and I was like in such shock. I was like young too at this time, man. This was like years ago, and I was sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so I got scared, and I started walking. I started back, like I was horrified by it, and I got out, and I was trying to open the gate, and they were saying I had to give them a donation, and so I ran. I had some beers with me too, and I ran. And I jumped over the fence, went back to the cab, and got away. It was the weirdest damn thing that ever happened to me.